Hello guys, gonna get started here in a minute, just gonna share this link here. Starting here in just a minute. Hi Eli. I'm doing good, you? Alright. Okay, starting off today. My audible. I gotta test that. Testing this for a split second. Testing this for a split second. Okay, I'm good. Alright. Alright. Today we're opening things up with LJC's promotion. And he's having John Cena and the Big Show tag up here against not only Brock Lesnar, but also a free agent here, a brand new free agent, Shelton Benjamin here. So let's see how that works out there. Okay, opening match here. Let's see how it goes. That's good, Eli. Yeah, no, they're not. They're not diseases. They're it's just a type of person, to be honest. I mean, they've already done studies and all that on that kind of stuff. It's all in the brain. It's like brain chemistry. It's not anything like a typical thing like that. Yeah. Here we go. Lesnar and Cena, former tag champs, was betrayed by Paul Heyman, and they lost the belts. Now they're duking it out here. No, it just makes you different. That's it, really. It's not anything like it's not anything that'll like completely like ruin somebody. It's just a thing they have. That's at the end of the day. Oh, big backdrop. A little lift slam there. Benjamin gets tagged in. Double team suplex there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, big chair strike.
8, 9.
Oh, repeated strikes from the chair right there. Oh, big suplex. Lesnar gets tagged in. Oh, camel clutch there. Big headbutt. Cena gets tagged in. Oh, double team suplex there. Benjamin gets tagged in. Punch chain between Benjamin and Cena. Benjamin wins that trade right there. Grounded punches.
Give up.
Half Boston Crab.
Give up.
Double team suplex there. Cena gets thrown to the corner. Tags in Lesnar. Oh, going for a top rope move. Oh, top rope power slam. Double team power slam specifically.
1. Yeah.
Big backhand. Benjamin gets tagged in. Oh, it's a big show. Only 2 with that. Working that leg there.
Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up.
Oh, bear hug.
Give up.
Hi, B Slayer. How you doing?
1.
Oh, drop pin here. Shoulder block there.
1, 2.
Only gets 2 with that.
10 minutes
Oh, the choke slam on Benjamin.
Yeah.
For a grapple pin. Almost had him with the... Oh, power bomb. Yeah, he's teaming up with... OC's having him team up with Lesnar. He kind of loosely dubbed him the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Or something like that. The name of that regard. He's playing as a free agent here, so he's not like a full member.
Yeah.
Oh, attitude adjustment. Then goes after Lesnar. Side suplex. Snap suplex. Yeah, definitely. Oh,
Give up.
big.
Give up. Give up.
No. Double team suplex there.
Yeah.
Goes for a power bomb.
2. Yeah.
STF. Ref is down though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cena wins that with the dropkick. Tags in Big Show. Benjamin gets tagged in. Hook lariat. Goes for a back row. Oh, lands a big German. Oh, hooked lariat from the top rope. Oh, kitchen sink trip there. Or worm can't yeah, I mean, pretty close to that. Oh, big Hurricane Rana from the top rope on the Big Show. Tags in Lesnar. Yeah, those things, they don't know what... There's no way to cure autism. Like, there is no way to cure it. It's one of those things that you're just born with, and that's just what it is. And sometimes... Oh, here comes another AA. Goes for a pin.
2.
Ah, Benjamin makes a last-minute save. Spinning back suplex. Oh, big German. Big, lot of, another German. Oh, one of Cena's big powerbomb maneuvers. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, it is. Oh, T-bone suplex, but it's a rope break. Ah, little pay dirt maneuver there. Oh, German with the bridge.
2, 3.
Oh, look at that. Big win right there. Wow, big opening match right there. And the bonus for this one was... The bonus for this... Bonus is still, stolen moves. No stolen moves in that one, but still, 96. That's going to be a very good start right there for LGC's promotion there. Yeah, some organizations, they can be tough to figure out what their true motivations lie in. Alright, next is a GSW tag title match between Shamrock and Jericho. Right. Versus the Gun Club here. Hamrock and Jericho. The Gun Club. Other free agents being brought in here. The Gun Club. At 45. Let's see how this one goes here. The main event for this stream will be AJ Styles defending his TWN title against IGW's Masahito Tanaka. Alright. Oh, right into a guillotine. Yeah, team in this one, they formed an alliance called the Judas Effect, and Paul Heyman's managing them. Oh, Lion Tamer.
Give up.
Double team suplex sends Jericho out of the ring.
2, 3, 4,
Jericho grabs a oh, big chair shot.
6.
1.
Little shoulder tackle. Inverted atomic drop. Big delayed vertical suplex. Shamrock gets tagged in. Double team drop kick. Goes from DQ punches. Stops the two. Oh, he's already bleeding. Wow. Tag made in a corner there. Shamrock gets body slammed out of the ring.
2, 3,
Takes a double team suplex on the concrete floor. Here comes Jericho with the chair.
6,
Hey Owl, how you doing?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Big snap suplex.
14, 15, 16, 17.
Oh, they better get back in time. Get back in just in time. Yeah, I got a special thing for the 200th one. It's something I haven't done yet for Fire Pro, so it should be fun. I plan on doing that tomorrow.
Give up. Give up.
60. Like 60 Game Boy Advance games? You think it'd be pretty much the whole library.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Huh.
8,
Interesting.
9, 10,
There's a lot of, they made a lot of different connect cables for that stuff over the years.
13, 14,
Just chaos right now between the two teams. Oh, Famouser! Jesus. Oh, Brawler Rush. Big headbutts. Oh, big maneuver there. Babe has a DQ count there. I love seeing those little, what they do in those games to kind of, you know, make them, you know, work but stand out with the portable games. Those are always fun to see. Oh, belly slam. Big suplex. Tag in the corner. Are you a big wrestling guy, Owl, or are you more into, like, are you more knowledgeable of, like, other sports? Like football and all that?
3,
Oh, the Judas effect! Goes for a cover.
1, 2.
Only 2. Hard punch. Oh, here comes Paul Heyman. Looks like he's gonna help out the team here. Oh, another Judas effect. Goes to the Lion Tamer. Yeah, those man, those little features, those can really elevate a game when you include those. Counter. Yeah, I get you there. I love doing that stuff too with the sports. I mean, oh, crossbody with the cover, but that gets kicked out. When I grew up, those were football and all that. I paid attention to those like crazy, and I did a lot of like learning of historic stuff. Just like the last couple years, I've been doing that with wrestling, and it's kind of been my new passion. Back suplex.
20 minutes gone.
Another famouser. Belly to belly slam. It could be. It depends. It depends on what he has to say. He might have to, if he decides to take part in that, he may have to do some research on himself, because he may want to like get a little bit more detailed with himself if he decided to partake in. Oh yeah, I love it when they include those in those games, like using the portables to get extra stuff. Nice little details there. Oh, he taps out to the Lion Tamer. The champs retain. I got an 89, nice. Alright, next match is a triple threat match. And this is for a GSW heavyweight title shot. And it's going to be between, let's see here. Going to be between Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, and MJF. This happened because the previous title shot match between Austin and Michaels ended in a tie due to MJF interference. So now it's been deemed as a triple threat here. So let's see how this goes here between the three here. It's Kane.
Fight!
You know what? Gotta think for a second. Well, if I bring you over, I would have to spend, well, yeah. Oh, you're good. You're good, Beast Slayer. You know what? I would be fine with it usually, but I think for this one, I'm gonna try to like save my points up. But next event, if my guy wins the belt, next event I will book Kane to face my guy one-on-one if my guy wins the belt. So your guy will get a shot.
Number 1.
Ooh, big chop.
Number 1.
Oh, look at that. A little DX special. Yeah.
Give up.
Yeah, you got a lot of points to work with. Most of the guys here still have quite a few points. I gotta build mine up a bit. At least till I get enough so I can do a pay-per-view event.
Number 1.
5 minutes gone.
Big backbreaker. Another DX special. Suplex. Yeah, he is. He wants some gold. So he wants a championship gold. Oh, Russian leg sweep. Throw it in the corner. Oh, it's been countered. I do not. All the Madden games I have are on the PlayStation stuff. At some point in the future, I'll probably review like other console installments, but I'm kind of been on the slow end of that for a couple of reasons. One, I still have a lot of other series to aim towards, and two, a lot of the stuff. It would take time to gather all the installments and review them thoroughly, and that has to be. And it's not like they don't cost a lot of money; they really don't. But I also need to make sure I have the space to store them. Because when I recently moved, we moved in a smaller place, so we got to be kind of space conscious a little bit, not like a ton, just a little. Oh, super kick. So at some point I will, but it'll probably be a bit. But yeah. That'd be an interesting thing to do there. It's kind of funny you mentioned the Giants, because I did do a Giants franchise mode review on NFL 2K2 on PS2 a while back.
Give up.
Ended up trying to work those arms right there. Another super kick. Neck breaker. Inverted atomic drop.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Yeah, well, the Day of Reckoning games kind of came out a little bit on the later end of the GameCube's lifespan, so I don't think it got like I don't think it got a chance to really go that way, because those games, they were trying to fight for the series survival because the SmackDown games on PS2 were doing like so freaking well, and they also the first two games, the WrestleMania games. They kind of got off a little bit on a rough note with some of that, so if they started off with if the whole series was just 4 Day of Reckoning games instead of what happened, then they probably would have been like way better off. We might have seen that at some point. Donko gets thrown to the corner. Gets his face raked on the ropes. Big backbreaker there. Big super kick. Goes for a cover.
2, 3.
Oh, look at that. Shawn Michaels takes the win. Shawn Michaels gets a victory. No stunners. I got an 82. Not often we see a lower rated Battle Royale match, but it does happen from time to time. Ooh, that can be handy with the cash stuff. That really would help with a lot of stuff. Alright, let's see how this did here. Okay, Sting. Oh, let me calculate LJC stuff here. It's gonna be a high one. Stunned his ass. Yeah, I'm surprised no stunners happened. 267, 267. 89. Alright, he got an 89. So let's see how well that holds here. Because next we got Eli's promotion. No, it's not. It's really solid. Sonic Adventures. Yeah. I want to get those for the Sonic Adventure games for the Dreamcast, but they're kind of pricey. They'd definitely be less expensive getting it on their GameCube, the GameCube variation of them. You also have a couple title matches in Eli's card. Alright. It's been a minute since... Yes, a couple, actually. We got a couple Hager matches. Alright, this is going to be interesting. For a first time in a while, Athena will be defending her heavyweight championship against Shingo. Yep. Alright, let's see how it goes here. Yes, it's this one. Hager's teaming up with Ash Crimson and taking on Angel and Kula. That one's not a title match. So we got just this one here. And then Hager will be taking on somebody there.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, the map thing, that's huge. Having the map like that for those kind of games, I would definitely make use of it. Because I get lost in those games pretty easily. Tag title, it is for the tags. Just had to double check. Mr. Karate will be taking on Hager in the third match in the barbed wires. So we got a couple Hager stuff.
Fight.
Couple headlock takedowns there. Some knees to the head there. Big maneuvers there by Tina. Oh, gets her in an armbar here.
Yes, sir.
Ah, some projectile attacks here. Some punch kick trading here. Shingo gets the win on that regard. Little leg bar here.
Give up.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Some
sir.
big forearm attacks there. Tina gets thrown in the corner. Takes a kick roll. Ah, more knee stuff here.
Give up.
Yes, sir.
Big kick combo. Goes for a cover. Only get 2.9 on that. Moonsault stomp.
Yes, sir.
Break.
Rope break though with that pin. Ah, rolling elbow. Goes for a cover. Almost had her with it. Oh, monkey flip counter for that back grapple. Moonsault stomp. Oh, big spinner attack right there. Oh, flare flop. Both are down. Shingo first one up. Goes for a grapple. More roaring elbow. Goes for a cover. Almost had her with it. Oh, leg bar counter, but it's rope broke.
10 minutes gone.
What's for a low grapple? Goes works that head neck area, but the rope breaks it up. Oh, big suplex. Bingo getting a little tired here. More roaring elbow, but he has to catch his breath. He can't make a pin.
Break.
Oh, counter there. Oh, dragon suplex.
Yes, sir.
Oh, punch kick trading again here. Ah, wins it with a super kick. Blanca. Oh, big senton there. Big trip up there. Oh, waiting for him to stand up. Oh, big attack from the top post there.
Break. One.
Roaring elbow. These two out of breath.
Yes, sir.
Another moonsault there. Ooh, nice run up attack there.
One.
Oh, big attack there. Oh, and he has to tap to the knees to the head. Athena retains. Ooh. I got a 95. Looks like Eli's going to get some bonus points right here. He got 2 here. 2 bonus points right there. Next match is for the tag titles. Right here, let's see, where are they? Angel and Diamond are going to be defending them against Hager and Ash Crimson. See how it goes here.
Come on.
It's gonna be interesting here how I think Hager's the only heavyweight here as far as my knowledge is, so this is gonna be an interesting dynamic here between the groups. Oh my god. Beast Slayer. Oh my god. The talking continues. Oh. Oh, spinning tombstone. Tags made at both corners. Ooh, big headbutt from that. Gets him in an armbar. Yeah. Oh, works that leg there.
Yeah.
Hager gets tagged in. Angel gets tagged in. Oh, the spit calls that the spinning pile driver. That's his finishing move. I'm surprised that he landed it so early. Angel wins that punch off. Was for a stretch.
Give up. Give up. Come on.
Ah, leg drop. Big drop kick. Diamond gets tagged in. Crimson gets tagged in.
Yeah.
Double team power bomb on Hager.
One.
Oh, it hits her with the mist. Gets him in the armbar.
Give up.
Tag team power bomb.
Yeah.
Another tag team power bomb. Hager goes for a cover. Ah, almost had it. Oh, rock bottom.
Yeah. Break. Come on.
Over here.
Come on.
Ah, suplex. Big kick.
One.
And get one from that.
1, 2.
Only two. And it's a drop kick. Yeah, some punching between Crimson and Diamond here. Ooh. Oh, only two. Another. Oh.
Come on.
Ooh, big moves by Crimson. Oh, miss slash from Diamond. Hold on a sec. I just remembered something. Let's see. Sorry, Eli. I made a mistake on that last match. We weren't doing the bonus is smooth stealing, not title matches over 90. That's the next round. So have to kind of slightly have to look through that. Oh, big press! Oh, ducks the fire!
Give up.
Working that arm. Gets him in the leg bar. Controls out. Oh yeah, easy. Like, is timing your issue? Is that the big thing for you, SMH Gaming? That's the point. Oh, rock bottom. Oh, Tiger makes the Angel tap out to a sleeper. We got new tag champions. Oh wow, holy shit. Ah, the timing for the grappling. Yeah, that's the biggest one there. That's the biggest for me. It's tough for me to show here because let's see. We'll just do HD for the two initials of each of the two there. The timing. My best advice for the timing. I'll point it out in the next match here. For the timing, it'll be better for me to like point it out like during a match. I will warn you though, like the matches here we do at 125, the default's at 100. I let it stay there for playing, or even let it go lower to get the timing down. But yeah, this next match here, I'll kind of point out stuff to kind of give you some tips on like timing stuff, because the best place to practice in general when first getting game is in the mission mode. Like the first like several missions serve as a tutorial, but I can point some stuff out here as well. Alright, last match for Eli's guys here. It's barbed wire death match against Mr. Karate and Mike Hager. Alright. Rest in peace, AWF. Yeah, rest in peace, AWF. Alright, SMH Gaming. So that grapple you just saw, the moment you hear the brief pause when they have their hands in the air, like the minute before their feet touch the ground, that's like when you input stuff. It's kind of hard to, it's one of those things you just gotta keep practicing until you get it. Like you make the inputs right just before the feet touch the ground. That's the way I do it. Now you won't always like beat it necessarily, but that's how you really do it. But to really get it, you will have to practice like in the mission modes for a bit. Once you get the hang of the timing in the mission modes, it'll get there. You'll have it down. Big suplex there. Well, the thing, I don't actually play the matches I stream. I let the CPU play them out. I don't actually play them because because when we do like the stuff we do on YWA stuff, like it's competitive based. So letting the CPU do it kind of makes it a genuine result as opposed to if I played one of the characters. But there are, I can't
Give up.
and I've gotten it down pretty easily, but usually I know guys that as a challenge they'll try to increase the difficulty or even the speed of the match. But I say it takes a minute to practice. That's for sure.
Give up.
B-Slayer's been trying to recruit some YWA guys in the stream.
Give up. Give up.
I will also say SMH Gaming, and I use this tactic for all my all the wrestling games I play. I usually learn easier about how to. Oh, here's the finishing move. About like how to play as a wrestler by exploring the create a wrestler mode. That's how I learn a lot from it. But again, for playing, I highly suggest doing the mission mode and just kind of, you know, taking it slow and building up to it. It won't take long. Once you get the timing clicked, then everything else in the game is pretty much set in stone. Ooh.
1, 2.
Almost had him with that. Big counter. I also suggest SMH Gaming downloading the manual of the PS4 game online. But yeah, SMH Gaming, would that be something you'd be interested in joining the YWA? Would you be interested in that? Because if you are, I could probably create your...
Give up. Give up.
I made a Wolfpack. Wolfpack Sting last night. Ooh, awesome. Yeah, it's very. Oh, I'm spinning pile driver. Oh yeah, the game on default gives you a look. The game on default gives you so much to work with, which is awesome. But yeah,
Come on.
oh, big bomb right here. Almost had him. They better hurry. The thing's gonna go off at 15.
Come on.
Ooh, torture rack.
Give up.
Oh, can he fight out of it?
Give up.
Oh, it's simple. Oh, into the tie. It's simple. You just gotta give me what you want your guy to be like moves, like finisher, signature moves, and you can ask for more after that. I got 100. Wow. More after that for moves. Just like the name of the wrestler, nickname, what theme music you want, what you want him to look like, and so on. Just really any detail imaginable that you want your wrestler to be, I could put in. The only small limitation is the music, only because of copyrights. Because when I first started streaming this, I had to change some things because the streams kind of got a little bit of copyright issue because some of the music that guys wanted weren't copyright friendly. But that's about it. Yeah, I did see those. Me Slayer. But yeah, I got 100. But I could actually have your guy ready, because the next YWA stream is, well, I might do Nova tomorrow, but Nova is a developmental show, kind of like the NXT. They don't really have the main roster. I could have your guy in the main roster. I could have him. I could show him off Wednesday. That'll be the next. That'll be at the next pay-per-view we're doing. I'm not sure how I tell you my attire. Just describe it in the chat. What you want him to look like, and then I'll shoot for him, and then if you join a Discord, like either one on my channel or the one at Retro Sports Gamer Discord, I'm active on both. If you're able to join them or something, I can post a picture of the guy so far, and then we can critique it. Or if you catch him on stream, I can critique him as well. Yeah, however you want him to look like, and then... Jeez, Eli might win this one. Jeez, I might be on the losing end tonight. This has been crazy. But yeah, it's very easy. I mean, creation, I have this down in the game pretty well. So, like, for example, like, you could have your guy look like really anything, ranging from just like a Steve Blackman, like, where it's just Mordecai. Oh yeah, I know Mordecai. Oh, on my YouTube channel, if you go to the About section of it, and you scroll down, there's a link section. One of them is Discord. Just click on that, and it'll take you to the page, and accept, and just click accept. If you don't have a Discord, it's incredibly easy to set up, and it's free. So it doesn't take hardly anything. Let's see, Calculating for Eli here. Wow, Eli virtually had... God, this is almost flawless. Like, I have to say, like, having Mike Hager in 2 of these matches was a huge boost to you, Eli, because he elevated so much of the people here just having him in there. Well, a lot of the characters that he has I'm kind of familiar with, but it's definitely a niche audience. And there's nothing wrong with that, but having some like guys who are more like traditional wrestlers mixing in with some of the more eccentric fighters definitely kind of adds a bit. But yeah, Eli, your average for this one's 98. I think this might be the highest we've seen. And you accomplished all that without using the battle royales, which is a miracle in itself. Because usually to get that high, you almost need a battle royal match. Because those... Yeah. Alright, no worries, SMH Gaming. If you struggle with it, that's okay. Just put all the details on here if it makes it easy on you. Cause I got your moves, and I'll just need like, and you want to look like Mordecai. I can do that easily. I mean, I can. That's pretty easy to do. And then the moves I can do pretty easily. And then, okay, tie for that. Right, well, Eli got 100, so he automatically gets that 2 points there. No move stealing yet tonight. Alright, next we got the last, 4. We got last 4 matches here. It's gonna be... Yeah, still got one more promotion, but I think it's a good shot that Eli's gonna win. Like, I would literally have to like be like perfect. There's a very good chance you won tonight. Like, seriously, like if I beat your score, it'd be a miracle. I probably won't, because even if I had a battle royale thing. And I don't. Even if I did, it'd still be a long shot because there's no guarantees I would get like a high score. Needs the TWN. Let's see. Yeah, you never know. Exactly. But yeah, SMH Gaming, I mean, so I got your moves, I got how you want them to look. Do you want, like, any specific entrance music for him? Because I can do that as well. Let me think. What other specifics? Can't think of anything else at the moment. Do you want your finisher to be any specific name? Because in this game, when you create stuff, when you label a move as a finisher, you can, like, rename it for that wrestler anything you want. So if you have a preference for that, I can do that as well. Opening match here is, a tag title shot match. Between the Hollies Oh no, I don't need that. And Walter and Chris Adams. Let's see how it goes. I could do that. I could put the holy hell in there too. Okay, I'm trying to think of anything else. Do you want him any specific, do you want him to be called anything specific? Or just like SMH Gaming just mixed in there for his name? Up to you on that part. Oh yeah. Well, I picked the Hollies in the APA for tag teams because what I loved about them in the Attitude Era tag teams as well is that they can function both as a great tag team, but also they can function great as individual wrestlers as well. Like Crash and Hardcore can be individually competitive, as you can buy them being individually competitive as much as being tag competitive, like the APA. Like, I could have Bradshaw compete in a singles match and it can be credible. Not like, and you can't do that with all the tag teams. Even the Road Warriors, if you have Animal or Hawk in a singles action, it's just weird. You know, it's not a common thing to see. It's doable and it's buyable, but it's uncommon.
Give up.
Big counter. Twisted Metal, that's cool. Yeah, my character, I based all the refs on our actual YWA guys, just to kind of make things more identifiable.
Give up.
He was the story behind that is that originally he was just like, you know, normal looking, but he was in a barbed wire death match with Phil when he was in the YWA, and when the explosion happened, he was near the ropes, and it like hit his face, and like, oh, big Fire Thunder Driver. And it scarred like that part of his face, so he wore like a mask, and it kind of made him a little eccentric. So that's kind of the story behind that.
Give up. Give up.
Oh, full Nelson Slam. Ah, sleeper
Give
hold.
up. Give up.
Yeah, it is it's 80s remix. There's this guy on YouTube, named INNESX, I believe how you say it. Name it anything? Okay. Oh, crap. Yeah, you know, I played the Twisted Metal games. I played like I played 1 and 2 on PlayStation, the Twisted Metal Black, and then Sleeper Suplex, and the PS3 Twisted Metal. And it's weird, I don't remember that character, but I don't doubt that it looks like him. It is kind of funny how that happens sometimes. You just create a guy and he just inadvertently looks like something else. You know, in all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised if someone has made Twisted Metal models for this game. I think I saw like yeah, because what happened was after the first two, the series was taken over by 989 Gaming. Oh, we got interference. It looks like, is that Tanaka?
10 minutes.
No, it's Dean Malenko. Powerbomb with a cover. Oh, looks like he's helping Walter and Adams here.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I like Twisted Metal Black.
9.
You know, I did okay in those games when I first played them, but I wasn't like... I wasn't super fluid with them.
14.
But I definitely want to play them more. But they're great for multiplayer, though. Almost got a count out there.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Beastly, I think SMH was gonna try to do it like after the stream. I think he's more 99 Studios exactly. Oh, hi Grayman 222, how you doing? Up well, Black, but yeah, I really love this. Like when I reviewed those games, I think the second one was one of my favorites. As of this moment, I think it's probably 2, but I gotta play them more, because I played them for when I reviewed them on the channel, but I need to spend more time with them to fully get an answer, but I like 2. Really, the 4 I reviewed, none of them were bad, but I think 2 was my favorite, because I think it had the formula down simple and polished. I feel like Black and the PS3 Twisted Metal, they were good, but they changed some things a little bit, and I couldn't quite get the hang of it at the time. But I think for playing it for the very first time, I felt like the first 2, especially the second one, was the easiest to learn off the fly. I felt like 2 and 3, like Black and the PS3 Twisted Metal, you need to practice a little bit, but they're good games though. They're not bad at all. Yes, they were. And then 989, yes. I didn't review 989, the 3-4 for 989. I skipped those when I reviewed them because I didn't count them because I know they were trash and I didn't want to waste money on them.
Break.
I think Black was like the same people. I think after the 989, I think either the same people or better people took them from there. I reviewed the PSP Twisted Metal as well, the PSP one. Oh, the big clutch there on, looks like Crash. Yeah, it was supposed to be a sequel. I remember reading about that. They canceled it for... I forgot why they canceled it. I'm sure it was a good reason. Because I think I read that they had issues with a specific thing, like they couldn't get the graphics right, or they wanted to make big changes and they weren't met real right with people. I don't know. Big suplex. Big Falcon Arrow with a cover. Walter kicks that out. Waiting for that big super kick of Chris Adams. Gordon Buster.
20 minutes gone.
Beastslayer of SMH Gaming said he wanted his guy to look like Mordecai, the White Undertaker, quote unquote. Yeah, Wolfpack Sting. Yeah. Oh, wait a sec. I think my chat got messed up because it's displaying old chats. Oh, we got Crash Landing.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, the Hollies get the win there. Yeah, the first two are good. 3 and 4, I heard they were garbage, but I don't quite know, like, if it's playable garbage or not, if that makes any sense. I got an 87, so already I don't know. I'm probably not going to get number 1. I could get number 2. I could get second, so there's still a chance for me to get some points. Yeah, definitely good cut. Yeah, development. Yeah, definitely with the development for sure. That happens unfortunately too a lot. All right, next is a TWN Broadcast Championship match. The free agent Jake Roberts, who recently defended it at CEW, will be defending it now against Dr. Death Steve Williams. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Gray Man, because yeah, exactly. Awesome, SMH Gaming. I'll create him and then I'll DM you a picture or whatever. I can post it in the thing too. It's whatever. And then you can check it out and kind of judge it for yourself. And then we can make changes as we go too. Like when you see it, if you catch him in action and you want to make some changes, we can do that too. Let's see, what else? Oh, another thing too, SMH Gaming. Do you want him to be a heavyweight or a junior? Perfect, alright. Alright, so if Jake Roberts wins this, the jackpot will get 3 points, but if my guy wins this, I get 4 points. So let's see how it goes here. Yeah, interactive wrestling, that's a good way to describe it. I always struggle describing, like, what TW and YWA, because I don't see a lot of, like, other guys doing that kind of stuff. With Fire Pro, usually it's like fictional leagues or recreations of classic stuff or something like that. And they do a great job at it. Definitely do a good job. Yeah, I remember it was included on that. I do remember that, Eli.
Fight.
Played a Twisted Metal game where they were. Oh, that one. I know what you're talking about, Owl. I don't think it was supposed to be good. I think I remember. You know what? It's weird. You know what? I have a freaking cell phone. I can just look that shit up. What am I thinking? I keep forgetting I can actually just look shit up on my cell phone when I have all these questions. Yeah, they did. I remember. Oh, WWE Crash Hour, or whatever, on GameCube. Smash Brawl. Yeah. Let me look here. Yeah. Yeah, I reviewed Twisted Metal Head-On. Yeah, they released Twisted Metal Head-On Extra Twisted Edition only for PS2. That kind of served more.
Give up.
Yeah, Small Brawl. Yeah, on 2001 for PlayStation. Is that a really, let me see. Doing some learning about stuff on here, although I doubt I'm ever gonna review this game. Small Brawl did not do well. It did not do well. A lot of people hated the graphics, but they actually said it was playable and not, like, awful, but gameplay was described as laboriously slow, no real sense of speed. And they said the graphics as a whole was just terrible compared to the other games. And I will say this about the first two Twisted Metal games: they didn't look like awful or anything, but they kind of flirted with the rough side a little bit. But they worked, but you could tell it was like early PlayStation with those games. Yeah, well, the problem with the PS3 one was that it came out so long after, like, the other ones that, you know, so much time passes. I mean, even...
Give up.
Oh, that... Heavyweight. Okay, cool. Well, Sega... I understand the preference of Sega over SNES because Sega made more of an effort to make games that were more, like mature, quote-unquote. Not like mature, but definitely more, a little bit more angsty, cool angst. SNES was, even though SNES was awesome, it's still, you could tell they were still kind of looking more toward the younger crowd. Yeah, exactly, Gray Man. That is exactly right. Oh, Dr. Bomb. They left it right there and then. It was crazy. Because it took way too long. You Slayer. But yeah, they took way too long to make it. And even when they released it, they said it was gonna be the last game. It was a good game. For some reason it didn't do like big well. I remember reviewing it and I kinda get it because I kind of get it a little bit because when I played it, like, a large chunk of the game was very, like, left to, like, the online part, I believe.
10 minutes gone.
Yeah, I remember reviewing a Wipeout game on PSP. Those games are great, but yeah, like, that's the one thing about Sony that I feel like they really dropped the ball on, is that they like, once they move to the next generation, like, they have, like, zero loyalty to their popular games after they move a generation. Like Spyro, Crash, once they left the PlayStation, they could give a shit less about them, and they were, like, the mainstays on that system. They're icons. They're Mario. Big power slam there. And it kind of sucks. And they do that with all the games that make popular right there. Yeah, I mean, Spyro and Crash were exclusive on PlayStation, and then after the PS1 gen, they just like, oh, you guys can do whatever the fuck you want with them, we don't give a shit. Yeah, remaster culture, yeah. Oh yeah, the PS3 transition, I will say, like, if Xbox was gonna beat PlayStation any generation, it would have been that. They almost did with the 360. PS3 eventually, in terms of sales and stuff, oh, murder backdrop. They did eventually win at the end because they had big late releases of The Last of Us. When they released that PS3 rendition of it very late in the cycle, it really boosted their sales immensely. And they ended up still winning that generation by a hair, but the 360 could have beat them. But yeah, they almost messed up, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that the way they made their system was so weird that it made it tough to do anything with.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, there we go. Steve Williams gets the win. I think it beat it globally. Like, it beat it in America and everywhere. That's what I remember when I looked it up, but I would like to be fact-checked on that. Because it was a very close battle. I think it was the closest in America, because Xbox has strength in America. Because it's, you know, Microsoft. But I think it did beat it in America, though, by, like, a couple million. It was very close. Got him with the running power slam, 90%. All right, not bad. I could get second place, but I doubt that I'm gonna get first, unless this next match here. Yes, exactly. The crash, some of the, I would say when it comparing like the 6th gen Crash and 6th gen Spyro, Crash I think fared a bit better on 6th gen than Spyro did. They weren't as good, but I think they still made some decent games. I think Spyro really struggled though. Descriptions. Oh yeah, Grayman, exactly. Like, one thing I would like is sometimes when they credit a win, if it was a win from a fancy roll-up pin, they just say the pin. And sometimes I wish they would say, like, the move that followed into the fancy pin, because I would like to know, like, the devastating move from that. But, yeah, you're right, they did add that there. I love returns. I have returns on PS2 and PS3. I reviewed them both. I got on PS3 because somebody said that, that the PS3 version, like, it has some, like, you could, because of it's on PS3, you could do specific things in that game to give it a little bit more of a push for long-lasting stuff. I'm in the process of getting, like, the games on Game Boy so I can review those as well. But I did add, but yeah, yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, they did add, like, some stuff. In Returns, they did add stuff, because I remember watching, there's this YouTuber that did a whole Fire Pro review series, reviewed the whole series in a 3-video span. That's fantastic. I highly recommend it. And yeah, they did add quite a bit in Returns that you can see in this. Yeah, they did go to Game Boy. I do remember that. Yes, it is emulated PS3, but it does... Oh, don't mention Fire Pro 360. No one wants to talk about that. That game was hot garbage. Oof. That was rough. That really wrecked things. Yeah, I want to review those two, because those two I'm really intrigued in checking out. And I kind of like the idea of having Fire Pro on the go. Game Boy, yep, a Game Boy Advance, yeah. Yeah, you had to rename everyone, yeah. I remember King of Colosseum, man, I wish I had those King of Colosseum games. I wish, Japanese wrestling games are so good. I just wish I had, like, a modded systems to translate. I actually, a while back, I tried reviewing the English patches of Virtual Pro Wrestling N64 and Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. I downloaded them, I hooked it up to my TV through my laptop, and I tried playing them, but even though they said it were English patches, they were in Japanese, so I just reviewed, like, the ROMs of the normal games. One day I hope to get the English versions. I hope to get, like, an N64, like, cart, like a ROM card to hook up to my N64 and just have ROMs in it so I can actually play the games on the system. Yes, it was in Japan only, unfortunately. 22 mil? Oh, it was a lot more than I thought it was. Okay. Oh man, I gotta get one. Yes, EverDrive 64, that's what I was talking about, Eli. Alright, another title match here. This time Mike Awesome will be defending the IGW Championship against Andre the Giant here. That should be interesting. Yeah. You do, Gray Man, and I read that it took a little bit. That's why I said that, because there was a guy who said it was better. I think it was either Gaming Trucker or Heretic Ninja, one of those two. I think it was Heretic Ninja. They said that they recommend the PS3 version because it's easier to do specific stuff like that for that game than on the PS2 version. So that's why I got both. Okay, 3 million more? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because 360, it was close. It was kind of... It's kind of weird. I think I've talked about this before, but the sale rivalry of, like, of PlayStation and, 360 has a lot... PlayStation and Xbox has a lot of parallels to the Sega and Nintendo console rivalries over the years. Yeah, exactly. It's great. Yeah, it helps so much. I don't. Unfortunately, I have the Slim. I've had the Slim my whole life. I got it from a neighbor that was moving on from it, and I've used it ever since. Still worked like a charm. But I really want a fat PS2. Yeah, exactly. Because what happened was, and there's parallels, because the Master System and then the NES, like the NES dwarfed the Master System, but the Master System had some decent classics. Kind of like how the PS2 dwarfed the original Xbox, even the original Xbox had classics on it. And then the next gen, the Genesis, Super Nintendo, and 360 and PS3, that was like the big competitions. And while Genesis and 360 did kind of lose, at the end it was very, very close. And then the next gen, the Saturn and the Xbox One, that was the not good times for those two systems. And then now Xbox is in their kind of their Dreamcast stage, and now we got to see that they do anything with that. Yes, it's kind of weird you mentioned that, because the PS2 was supposed to play pretty much all the PS1 games. I tried doing that on my Slim, but for some reason I couldn't get to work. But the interesting thing about the PS3 consoles is the first version played PS1 and PS2 games, but in the second and third version, they had to take the PS2 component out of the console because it was too much. But the PS1 stuff stayed. So on the second and third version of the PS3s, you could play PS1 games, but not PS2 games. So all the PS3s can play PS1 games. Yeah, exactly, the backstomp. Austin's gonna be tough for Andre. Probably his toughest opponent. Yeah, exactly. All those things with the PS2 make a difference. I will say though, I think Toss and Fire Pro. I will say, Gray Man, I went through this game a little bit ago, and I renamed all the moves in this game with their more popular moves, and it makes like doing creation and all that so much easier. Because it makes it easier to find the moves you want. Like, for example, they have stuff like the Styles Clash called the Peel Body Buster. Or, like, Hip Toss was called, like, Big Something Drag Whatever. And once you rename all those moves, like, the popular names of them, it makes it so much easier. But yeah, some of... So, it takes some time, but I do recommend it, because in the long haul, it does make it easier to, like, oh, Tombstone Pile Driver. Like, going through and finding the moves you want without having to, like... Almost had him with that. I will say, though, out of the 3 matches, I'm afraid most for the good match evaluation in this one, because Andre just, like, kills his opponent so easily in this. Hit preview on each. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, in this game, when you highlight a move, it just shows you automatically. You don't really have to do anything extra. Like, they really polished this game. Because The reason why it took so long for them to make a true sequel to Returns is because the people that were running the company didn't want to do a sequel to it. They were against it, and they had to fight for it. So when they made this game, they knew that there was like a 90% chance they weren't going to make a sequel to it. Even though I have heard very light rumors very recently that a sequel was being tried. Yeah, Z was supposed to be the last. And then they keep saying this was going to be the last for a bit until they kept making more. But this is a popular series. People want more from it. And to be honest, given how great this game is, a sequel to it would still be wanted because even though this one's fantastic, there's still stuff they can do. That's the crazy part of it. I do have a Dreamcast, Eli. Oh, Chicken Wing Pile Driver. I do have a Dreamcast. I don't have a ton of games for it at the moment, but I do have it, and I love it. I say if you're gonna get any interesting system that isn't one of the big systems to collect for, I say get the Dreamcast for sure. Definitely worth getting. Awesome, trying to hold his own against against Andre here. Andre's getting tired. You know, it's interesting you bring that up, because I remember, like, before I remember hearing people kind of criticize the controller a little bit, saying it's awkward, but after using the controller, I think it's fine. I don't really have a ton of problems with it at all, really. Yes, I did hear there was a way you could play the imports on the Dreamcast, but I definitely need to figure that out, because I would love to play the Dreamcast Fire Pro Wrestling game. I heard that one was really good. Yeah, that's the thing about these games, that these games aren't loose strike, standing strike friendly. They're definitely more grapple based. Yeah, it's some of the older ones, it can be very tough to like create. I remember when I tried creating a wrestler in Returns, and it took me a minute, I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely different. Yeah, man, yeah, I read that some Dreamcast, like, oh, we got interference. Who is that? It looks like Walter's coming down to the ring. Looks like he's helping Mike Awesome. I think that's Walter. It looks like him. Oh, sit-out bomb, but it's a rope break. I remember that some Dreamcast game... OVW Brock. It's Walter, because Brock's not on my promotion. He's on LJC's promotion. It looks like Brock for sure, but I believe it's Walter. Yeah, I gotta save some money and invest in getting that some other Fire Pro stuff. Because a big goal of mine is to yeah, that's definitely Walter. That's his butterfly suplex. Counter Irish whip. But yeah, my whole goal is really to just at some point look at all the Fire Pro games. But the big thing with that is I gotta like get them in English, because I really need some. They already have available in English, but others they don't. But I also want to get some of the 3D Japanese wrestling games too in English, especially Virtual Pro Wrestling. Oh, big maneuver, but it's rope break. Yeah, the only thing with this one here, and I hope if they do make a second one, I hope they correct in there, there's just some small odd limitations in a game. Ooh, big, awesome bomb. Oh, look at this, Awesome retains against Andre. I get you, Owl, yeah, I agree. like odd limitations. Like for example, when you create belts, oh, I got a 97. Like when you create belts, you have to have in this game, you have to have them under a specific type. Like for example, you can't just like defend any belt at any match type. You have to label belts for specific match types to like award and defend them, and that can get that's a little irritating. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why they did that. Fire Promoter has some odd limitations too that I wish could get a little corrected. It's still a great mode. I still love it to death, but when you play games like this, as long as you do, you start to notice little things in it that you know that they could probably fix in the next one. Yeah, exactly, Gray Man. It's weird. I don't know if that's a thing in Japan where they have that. I don't think they do. I don't know why they have it in the game like that. You see, in Fire Promoter, I understand them not having like Battle Royale option or anything like that, because it's very match evaluation heavy, and Battle Royales in this game do favor the high side of things. But I think they could do it in a way where it awards you a Battle Royale match, like awarding you a tournament. Something like that. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, it is tomorrow. I have a surprise plan for that. For that one. Yeah, exactly, Gray Man. Yeah, like another weird limitation of Fire Promoters that like when you book a match, they all have to be the same match type. Like if you do a cage match, like they all have to be cage matches, and that kind of stuff to me is just like, why do we have it like this, you know? Well, I think a big thing too is that mode of the game was the last thing added. I think one of the last things added before they stopped doing DLC. So I don't think they had a chance to really polish it up like they would have if they were allowed to continue supporting the game. So is DSX to play all region games? Oh, interesting. I gotta look for that. But yeah, you see, once you start thinking about it, there's so much more they could put to this game, you know, that they haven't yet. Even though this game has like a gajillion things, there's still more. That's the beauty of this game, is that there's just more to do, and I hope they keep doing it. Okay, so we got one more match here tonight, but I gotta do some calculations here on my evaluation here. Let's see. Oh yeah, the PC. Oh man, I actually also have Fire Pro Wrestling on the Steam. I have the Steam version of that game because I got it because I wanted to be able to use the mod pack, and then sometime down the line, if something happens or whatever, I could switch over to the Steam version for my stuff. I'm not gonna do it anytime in the future, but I haven't figured out the mod pack yet. I tried asking the community for help and looking at the video and everything. I was close, but I don't know. I just couldn't get it quite right. So I don't have it down. But yeah. But both versions are great. They're both about the same. I think there are some key differences though. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. One thing for me that I want with the mod pack is like more match types and just getting rid of those odd limitations. That's what I really want it for. It's just the odd limitations just thrown out the door. That's the big thing for me. But I couldn't figure out how to download it. Like I followed the videos step by step, but I couldn't figure it out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best with computers. I will say that. Mods, they don't, unfortunately. They don't. The PS3, actually, it's funny because the PS3 is actually very famous for being very unmod friendly. In fact, the way it's built makes it almost impossible to stream from the system. It's super tough. That's why when you watch YouTubers, you rarely see them stream any actual PS3 games, because it's so tough to do. K274. K274. Alright, I got a 91. So I was close. I got second, but I did not get first. Eli, you won the night here. UT3 had in-game mods. I think Epic just... Yeah, some games did sneak in mods. I think like Elder... I think it's just... I don't know. PS3 was a weird system. I grew up with it kinda a little bit, but it was a weird system, I will say. Alright, one more match here tonight. LFA Parachute. Yes, I remember. Yes, I remember that one. I remember that. But yes, I know what Beast Slayer's getting at. So, Gray Man, we do a couple things here on these streams. Like, one is, this one's TWN, but the other one we do is YWA. And it's kind of like, it's been described as an E-Fed or a role-playing league or whatever, and we have guys, one guy just joined in this stream actually, where guys have like wrestlers created to like represent them, and they kind of interact in this league with other Discord people or whatever. They do promos and all this stuff on the Discord channel, and then and I do it through a couple Discords. And then we stream like shows, pay-per-views, and that, reflecting like their actions in the ring and as they chase for belts, form alliances and enemies and whatever. That's kind of that in a nutshell. It's free to join, and it's not hard to join all. I just need descriptions and stuff. It doesn't take a lot. I just need like what you want him to be like, and then I create them, and then you can chime in. We got some guys that go full ham in it, and we got some guys that just have their guy created and they just look back in every now and then. It's up to you how much you want to do it. It's just something fun on the side. But yes, we got Tanaka here. Okay, if you go to the about page of my channel and scroll down the links, there's a link to my Discord. If you click on that, it'll take you straight to the Discord. Yeah, this one's very easy. It hardly takes a thing. Alright. More action here. Let's see how this one goes here. But yeah, for your guy, I would just need to be like, name stuff, you know, nickname or whatever, heavyweight or junior, like entrance music, how you want him to look, what moves you want him to have, and so on. The only thing with entrance music is I kind of have to be careful not to violate any copyright stuff, so I kind of have to be a little clever with it. But that's really the only limitation in this game. Everything else is pretty much has everything. Yeah, it's free to join anytime.
Fight.
Alright, this is gonna be interesting to... That's easy actually, Gray Man. After this match, I can show you the whole YWA roster and show you who's in it. And I can explain it all there. It's pretty easy. It won't take too long. I can do it all after this match. I can even go through like who's more active in it than others. Oh, backslide counter. Yeah, that's very true, Eli. Yeah, I usually keep responses. Yeah, my natural response to stuff is usually more on the simple side. I mean, the thing with texting for me is that texting, it doesn't always represent, like, the emotional representation. Like it's very easy to see a response and be like, oh, he's just, you know, mellow, instead of, like, a normal response kind of thing. But yeah, responses I keep pretty simple. A lot of times just because, like Beast Slayer, I am a fast texter. So I usually just kind of keep it quick, because I don't always get the text, like, timely. So, Tanaka and AJ Styles. Tanaka is my guy. He's challenging DPS's guy, AJ Styles, for the TWN belt. Now, what I just said was YWA. This right here, TWN, it's promotional based. So we have 6 guys, including myself, who run. Yeah, it looks like him, but sometimes it's hard to tell sometimes in the game, because some guys look similar to others. Like, we just mistook Walter for Brock Lesnar earlier. But it's similar to YWA, only it's like promotional based, and it's like, it takes a lot more. Right now, the lock-in membership's 6 for it, and we kind of have it filled now, but we did have a guy leave before the first season ended, so openings could open up over time, or if I find a way to run this and have more members, I would love to do that too. But as we have right now, we're kind of have it locked in at 6, unfortunately. But the YWA thing, like, that's limitless. Yeah, it's cool what you see in that Dreamcast stuff. It's so cool, like how much you can do with that system. Big Irish whip here, flying clothesline there. Backbreaker from a back grapple position. Oh, counter. But yeah, since we're having more guys, it was a big, yeah, definitely. It looks vicious. Some of the moves in this game do look vicious. Brainbuster right there. Another Brainbuster. Yeah, that's what I love about this game. I've been playing for this game for years, and there's still moments where stuff happens in this game that do surprise me.
10 minutes gone.
20 hours on World. It's the interesting thing about like playing this game is that a lot of time there's so much to do in this game, but I just played June 9th. I last played June 9th. Yeah. Yeah, the Steam version. I do like the Steam version. Like, what I like about the Steam version over this is, like, downloading stuff on Steam is a lot easier than on PS4. PS4, it's not difficult, but it is trickier. Mod pack stuff you can do on Steam, but you gotta really know what you're doing, and I don't, so that I can't really do much. Another benefit of the Steam version. Oh, look at this! Styles retains. The other interesting thing about it is, in this game, even though the game has very generous storage numbers, there is a limit nonetheless. In the Steam version, it's only on your computer, which still can be big. Overhead kick got it, wow. Yeah, and I get that, because the Fire Pro series, each installment's so unique that it's going to click with everyone differently. Like Heretic Ninja on the Retro Sports Gamer Discord, he prefers returns. He loves returns. You know, so I get the preferences. This has just become my favorite because I've done so much with it. And returns I haven't done as much with because I can stream this one and it's easier to like get stuff with returns. There are fixed stuff that I kind of have to work with. I haven't had to get a chance to get the hang of. No, and DPS promotion just won 3 points for that successful title defense. Alright, and I'm gonna look at that roster, the YWA roster for you, Gray Man. Yeah, Fire Pro Wrestling, yeah, I get ya, Gray Man. But yeah, I have to check out both those Game Boy versions though myself. Alright, so here's the white. First, this is the Supernova roster. This is the NXT style developmental roster. We do shows for this. This is just more for like bring in creative wrestlers. We host like real wrestlers from time to time in this, but we keep real wrestler membership very strict. We only have Dupree here. And then we got the junior division. Brian, this guy, he asked to be in it like years ago, and he hasn't participated much. Eli, this is Eli's guy. He's in the chat right now. He partakes well. Heretic Ninja like said some stuff, but he's not super invested, but we do keep him around because he is part of an active stable. And then he's a member of Beastlayer's group right here. Oh man, yeah, I read that too. That they do have that they took it out in the American version, and it was so disappointing. I wish they kept that in. Canadian, that's cool. That's cool. Beastlayer's Canadian, Patrick's Beast Canadian too, and Eli Stable and Night Wars. It has a bunch of like fighter characters. It's the biggest one in the junior. And then this guy, he was in the chat for a bit a while ago. We haven't heard from him in a minute, but he did ask to be in this game. So he was... Asylum is our main show we run, and this is the heavyweight division. This is my guy and my stable mates. These guys I just made up to be in my stable here. Then this is Beastlayer stable, Team Canada Inc. That's him, and then that's Corey. That's my wife. She doesn't partake much, but she chimes in every once in a blue. Camilla's another member there, and then Attorney's like a Beastlayer character there. Foundation, Star Fox is pretty active. He's not in this chat today, but he's usually pretty active in the streams. Green Magic, he chimes in every once in a blue moon, but he's not super active in it. Bret Hart outfit. Yeah, she wanted the purple. I gave her the purple, and she wanted the purple. Oh, shit. Rolando, he asked to be in the game a while back, but he's not in the Discord. 2 characters gray, CBD Magic. Blackman, he is the only real wrestler that made it up to the bigs. It's a big process letting one in. For a long time, we had a bigger roster with a lot of, like, real wrestlers in it, but it got too chaotic to do, like, any story-driven stuff. So I made severe cuts to try to get things more on the simple side. Effectively like Mick Foley. And this, I gotta rename it. This is the Roy Armor. This is DPS's promotion. He's pretty active too. He's not on stream, but in Discord he is. Shalabay, he asked to be in the game a long time ago. He hasn't really been active. He's not even on YouTube anymore, or he might be. I don't know. But he's kept around because his guy's fun to watch. Smith was active for a long time, but he recently left Discord, but he's being kept. King Davis, DPS brought him in. He was an old wrestling buddy of his, because DPS did wrestle for a bit. Next is, LJC. He was a tag partner with Slapshot, so both of them are active in the Discord. But LGC's doing a special thing with his character, so it's just Slapshot right now. Team Echo, Kareem is a guy who loves Echo gear, and he asked to be in the game. He chimes in on stream every once in a while. And then Wilder's just a creative character we made to be his teammate. And then Hidio's just a Night Warrior guy that's a heavyweight. And then for free agents, we have RSG Tom, he sometimes he'll chat up, but not too much. Magnificent Marvel, this is just a guy that LGC made up on the spot, and I just made him. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we do a lot of the promo stuff in the RSG, our Retro Sports Gamer Discord, but I'm gonna start doing it in the Campy Company Discord as well, because PS2 game, but interesting, I'll have to look that up, Gray Man. But I'm going to start doing that in the Campy Company Discord too, because we're starting to get a lot more Fire Pro guys in that, and I want to I don't want to leave anyone out, so I'm going to start doing it in both. And my long-term goal is probably to fully transition to my Discord, but right now we're in both the Campy Company and Retro Sports Gamer Discord, so either one would work. It depends. Junior, we have more room, but to be honest, heavyweight, either one's fine. I will say, though, in terms of, like, if you want to, like, join a group or form your own group, you could. Like, if you want to make your guy and maybe make some other fake wrestlers or whatever and have them join your group, or if you want to chat in the Discord and join another group or have recruit, like, other guys, you can. Both are pretty equally competitive, to be honest. The juniors often compete for, because belt-wise, we have the big YWA championship belt. We have some mid-card stuff. We have an IC Europe and hardcore belt and a junior belt. We also have YWA, the big tag belts, and the hardcore tag belts. And we have junior tag belts in the works, but we need to get more members for that. Oh yeah, you certainly could. You could. Odin's and Junior. You give me what you want your guy to be, and I make him for you. And then I post the information in Discord. Or if you're unable to join Discord, you can catch him on a live stream. And we can fix him from there. But you give me all the details you want him to be like, and I just make him I make him as is. You can post them here, or you could post them in the Discord. Discord, it might be a little easier because I can keep it up with it better, because even now I'll have to look through the chat after the stream to find information. Awesome. I get ya. Really, the styles vary. We have some guys who go uber, like, legit serious, and then we have some guys like Eli that bring in video game characters. So it's really whatever floats your boat. There isn't an Al Bundy, no. I mean, you go ahead and make the guy you want, and I already can tell you who has what, and we can go from there. Because I'm very good about creating guys and not giving guys too many similar moves unless the guy requests it. Then we just kind of go from there, because there's only so many wrestling moves and looks and stuff. Some guys are gonna share some stuff. It's just kind of how it ends up being. That's Marcus. He asked about him a while ago, Karate Spark, but he hasn't been active. A sheet? I don't have a sheet, I just have memory. Because I created these guys pretty handedly. But, I mean, I could write stuff down, though. Best weak grapple move. Oh yeah, some guys have weak grapple. I wouldn't be too upset about sharing, like, a lot of moves. I think the big ones to keep in mind are really signatures and finishers. Yeah, I'll do that to you, Grayman. I'll do that after the stream here. Because we just finished up here, and we finished up here. I'll message you after the stream here, which is going to be in a few minutes here. But yeah, ooh, interesting. I'll have to look for that, Eli. But yeah, next stream's going to be tomorrow. We're gonna do a 200th episode stream. It's gonna be a surprise type, so I'm excited about it. There might be a second stream, but no guarantees. We'll just have to see. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do here. Thanks, you guys, for... Okay, great, man. Yeah. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. In case you want to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, you don't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options, like we mentioned during the stream. The first is, we have a Discord channel, like I mentioned. You can find that in the About page section of our channel. We also have the Community tab on our channel. You can access that anywhere, anytime. We also have a Patreon page. The main goal of the page is to raise money for the channel, to give the channel a bigger budget, to do more ambitious things, and also to start making merchandise for the channel as well. And the merchandise itself will be geared towards aspects of the channel that you guys enjoy. So any support we get for that is much appreciated. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.